Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah.
It all started with this piece we were looking at,
Right.
and the author kind of admits right up front, not really a physics person,
Yeah, I saw that.
but they got really hung up on this idea of universal gravity,
Interesting.
and then took it in a direction that I gotta say I wasn't expecting at all.
Yeah, it's a fascinating read for sure.
So we're going to try to unpack that a little bit, how they're thinking about this fundamental concept
Yeah.
and then really get into their big question. And it's kind of a poetic one.
Oh, yeah.
What if love is the true gravity of our lives?
It's a huge leap, right?
Yeah, it is.
Starting with something like universal gravity, I mean, this force that basically shapes everything,
Yeah.
dictates how objects with mass attract each other. So, apples fall to the ground.
Right.
The moon orbits the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
We stay, planted here on Earth, not floating off into space.
Yeah, it's like the most basic.
It's everywhere. It's this constant influence on the world that we see.
And I think that's what really caught the author's attention.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. Exactly.
Like how pervasive it is. That pull, you can't escape it.
You can't escape it.
And then they make this analogy to love,
Oh, yeah.
which obviously isn't a physical force in the same way.
Right.
But they're saying it functions in a similar way, fundamentally.
Totally. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
It binds us together. It creates relationships.
It's a sense of belonging.
Yeah. Exactly. Belonging and even like a grounding.
Emotional grounding.
Mm-hmm. I thought what was really interesting was what they said about the purpose of this love gravity.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just, the connection. It's
Right.
what that connection then leads to.
Yeah, yeah.
The author talks about how love kind of propels us, pushes us,
Into relationships.
into relationships, but also to do things for other people,
Acts of sacrifice.
even in grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a force that moves us beyond, just thinking about ourselves.
Totally. And that's where they bring in this contrast, right?
Yeah.
With physical gravity,
Okay.
which keeps us tethered here to Earth,
Yeah.
to the material world.
In a physical realm, yeah.
But this gravity of love, as they call it,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like it's pulling us in the opposite direction.
I think that's exactly what they're getting at.
Yeah.
It's not down, it's
It's
up.
for-
It's towards something bigger, you
Oh.
know?
Yeah, something beyond what we can touch and see.
Which leads to the whole spiritual side of things that the author gets into.
Right, right.
They talk about this pull of love leading us towards what they call like an eternal embrace of God.
Yeah, it's powerful imagery for sure.
It's intense. Yeah.
And it really makes me think of that scripture that they included.
Oh, yeah. Romans 8:38-39.
Yeah, basically it says nothing can separate us from the love of God.
That's a really beautiful passage.
And it gets at that same idea
Yeah.
of this force that's so strong and so all-encompassing.
Just like gravity itself.
Yeah, it's not something that can just be broken or taken away.
It's not conditional, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think really reinforces what the author was getting at, love, as this powerful force that shapes us and our connections with each other.
So it's a pretty evocative idea, right?
Yeah. It really makes you think.
It's not just love as a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's love as this fundamental
It's
force.
like the foundation of the universe almost.
Yeah, kind of like gravity itself. But instead of holding us down, this gravity of love, it lifts us up,
Yeah.
connects us to each other in something bigger than ourselves.
It's a pretty amazing thought.
It is, and it leaves us with a lot to think about,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what are the forces that really shape your life? Is it all this stuff around you, the everyday demands and worries?
The material world.
Yeah, or is it something more, is it that pull of connection,
The pull of love.
love in all its forms,
Yeah.
nudging you towards something bigger, something more?
And I think the biggest question the author leaves us with,
Yeah.
what could change
Mm-hmm.
in your life and how you see things
Yeah.
and how you act?
Yeah.
If you really started to pay attention to that pull
Right.
and maybe even lean into it a little more.
Every day.
Yeah.
It's something to think about.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.